And the thing is, now you are working in company A and you have computer A. You want to access computer B, which is in another company. So the most common way you are gonna use is to use a commercial remote desktops like AnyDesk and TeamViewer to access computer B remotely. Or even more, you want to access computer C, which shares the same network with computer B. But since you are not a VIP and the servers of TeamViewer can be far away from your companies, then the latency could be extremely large. What's more, sometimes you don't even need the desktop. What you need is just a command line, the terminal that you type command then to get your job done. But the apps, the commercial remote desktop apps will send all the data from computer B to computer A. So here we want to build another route which could skip this commercial remote desktop to access computer B or even computer C. So here is the place where WireGuard comes into play. WireGuard is an open resource app which you can just take it as a VPN. As long as you have a VPS with public IP address, which is the most important thing, you can build a bridge between the two computers and skip the commercial one. Here I'm gonna show you how to do so. Then you can link computer A with computer B. The situation for me is that computer A and B are both Windows system, while my VPS, I think you guys must have VPS because otherwise you won't click in. The VPS system is Linux system. Here are the commands we're gonna use to make this happen. There are two parts. The first part are the commands that you're gonna put in your VPS, which works in a Linux system. And the other part here required in Windows. If you want to communicate with computer C, if you only want to communicate with computer B, then you don't have to do this. I'm gonna explain this while we are using them. So let's start from the VPS, the bridge. And I put the commands in the lower left and the whole system on the lower right so we could know what is exactly going on. So here I have already SSH, built an SSH access to my Linux VPS. And the first of all is to install the WireGuard. So we use this command. So here we go. Since I have already installed it, so nothing happened. And then we're gonna generate the key, the public key and the private key. We use this command. And the first one in the two is to prevent other users in the same machine to access your keys. And the second command is for the generation of the keys. And also, since I have already done this before, so I'm gonna cancel it. And I'll show you the outcome. This is the place where the keys are. So we're gonna go to this place. Here, let me show you what we have here. We have the private key and the public key and the configuration file itself. And the public key is very useful. You have to take that down. Now here we're gonna deal with computer A. So here is the computer A, the configuration file. Since I also have already done the configuration, I'm gonna show you what's inside. There are two blocks, and the first one indicates the current computer, which is computer A, and the second block, the peer block, indicates the remote one, which is the VPS you're gonna connect. For computer A, there are also a public key and a private key. These two keys are generated automatically by the software. so you don't have to worry about that. And the address interface is the IP address you want to use for computer A. Generally, you can use whatever you want, but there is the convention, and that for the local IP address, generally it starts from 10. So that's all for the interface block, the computer A itself. Then we are going to the peer block. Here is the public key. Remember I say that the public key here is the same as the public key in the VPS. So here you can see the two are identical. When computer A wants to talk to the VPS, it uses this public key provided by the VPS to encrypt the data and send it to the VPS. And the VPS will use its own private key paired with this public key to decode it. And here the allow IPs are the IPs that will go to the VPS. Here the endpoint is the IP of the VPS. And here the persistent keep live means that every 25 seconds there will be a handshake. This is used to maintain the connection between the two. That's all for the configuration of computer A, and we are gonna deal with the configuration of the VPS. And as I said before, if you want to talk to computer A, then you have to use the public key provided by computer A to encrypt your data, then send it to computer A. So here the public key are the same. Different from computer A, here in the VPS, we have two peers. One is for computer A and the other is for computer B. And for the interface block, it also indicates the IP address it will have in this wireguard network. Here I have already done the peer block for computer B, and let's do the same for computer B. Now I'm using a remote desktop app to config computer B, but when we have all this done, then I'm gonna say goodbye to this app. This brings the extremely high latency. Also, as I said before, here we have allow IPs for computer B. These IPs are the IPs that will go to computer B in this VPS. The first one is the computer B itself, and the second and third one are for the computer C. Here I have already copy pasted the public key from the VPS to here, which is identical with computer A. And also, um, I have already set the interface in computer C. So all the things are down here. And now what I'm gonna do is to check the status. And here you can see the handshake long ago, which means that I have already disconnected them. So I now redo the connect and check the status again. Sorry, this is too slow. The remote desktop. I'm sure I have already clicked it. Sorry. Okay, so here we go. Now let me do the check again. Oh, I don't have to do it. I just can ping. Here, I just ping the computer A. Now you can see it's connected. Oh, sorry, I forgot one thing. Let's go back to VPS. Here we have to enable the IP forward. Otherwise, it won't forward the IP from computer A to computer B. This is done by this command. You just copy it and paste it. Here, if you want to furthermore connect to computer C, which shares the same network with computer B, you have also do this IP forward in computer C, in computer B, done by these two commands. Here, the two network, one is for computer B to connect the outside, And the other one is the one it used to connect the wireguard. Then you can find these two networks here in the network setting and in the advanced setting. And now you can find these two network. One is Ethernet, and the other is 2HK. This 2HK is what we have built before in the WireGuard. And also you have to open this share uh, option and to link these two together. After we have done all of this, now I can directly connect to uh, computer, say, from computer A. And let me show you again the settings here. Okay, close it and okay, minimize it. Okay, let's do the ping to test. Okay, so I'm gonna ping computer say here, which just inside the network of the company B. Now you can say it's perfect. Good job.